I'm Moira Nagle. I graduated from Kapa High School.
I'm Bodhi Moomaw, and I also graduated from Kapa High School. Originally I got into media through my dad. He got me a camera when I was about 12, and I kind of just started picking up like photography and a little bit of video here and there. And then I went into the like digital media pathway at my school when I came in as a freshman.
I actually started in 6th grade. There was this class, digital media, with Mr. Sandro. He's the best teacher ever. And I did it all throughout middle school. Then I started again in high school. But once I started it, it was also during COVID, so we had to do it on Chrome laptops, and that made it really difficult. I started questioning if I actually wanted to do this. Then I was like, no, I do. I like cameras. I think I first heard of HIKI NŌ in 8th grade. We were practicing for STN, and my teacher thought this was a great opportunity to practice for it.
I didn't hear about it till pretty late, till like junior year, I think, the beginning of junior year. And that was the WIPAW Foundation video that I made, and I think I ended up getting second in that. And that was a super cool experience. That story was about, WIPAW Foundation is like a small foundation on the North Shore of Kauai, and they do like land restoration and trying to like keep a lot of native plants on their land, and like they especially focus on like taro and lo'i.
Malama aina and aloha aina, they're Hawaiian words, they're Hawaiian values to take care of the land as your sibling. But we feel like they're also universal values, and that if everyone globally felt that way about the land, we would all take much better care of the earth, basically. It would be amazing, wouldn't it?
HIKI NŌ Challenge is basically a bunch of interviews with a story about a specific person or place that you only have a certain amount of time to complete, like 4 or 5 days, and you have a specific prompt that you have to follow. The first one that I won was in sophomore year. It was about joy in a time when there's no joy. We went to my friend's house. She was on the team. It was about her tree house that she was building and how they've always wanted it. And this was actually a perfect time to build it during COVID.
No one was expecting COVID to happen, but suddenly, in the middle of lockdown on Kauai, we found that time was a blessing in disguise.
The Home thrift store was in junior year, also first place. It was about a local thrift store on Kauai that helps the homeless people on the island. And then the one after that local musician was this past year about a friend of mine, actually, Makana Aki. He is a local musician and he plays local spots that inspire a lot of people around him.
I began taking guitar lessons from him during winter of 2021, and during that time I was dealing with a lot. Our guitar lessons were the only consistent thing in my life. The lesson itself was the one thing I looked forward to.
Yeah, definitely you want to be able to like make them proud of their own story. But I also think like a couple times like when I've made a story and then you show it to the person and then it's a completely different story than they had envisioned in their own head. And sometimes they think it's weird at first, but then they almost like grow into it and learn to love it more. And I think that helps them like tell themselves more about like who they are. Yeah, I think it's definitely helped like influence and like give me like a strong foundation for like what I want to do. So it's like giving me the basics I need to like be able to tell a story or help somebody tell their story. And I think that's a really cool strength to have. And I think I can take that into like a lot of different places.
HIKI NŌ has definitely influenced how I think about filmmaking, because I'm always now thinking about stories that I could do. That person's super cool, this thing's super awesome. And definitely the class, because Mr. Sandro would always be like, okay, think about, you know, what the HIKI NŌ people would think about this. What are the 8 questions or whatever? I think my experience has prepared me because I know a lot about competitive film and what the competition is, so I sort of know how to stand out, but I'm still working on it, and it helped me realize what I want my style to be in filmmaking.
In the fall, in late August, I'm heading up to Montana, Montana State in Bozeman. It's gonna be a little cold, but you know, should be fun, and they got a pretty good film school up there, it looks like, so I'm gonna try to hopefully grow and get better. And I submitted my the HIKI NŌ challenge, the Waipaw Foundation one. I submitted that to them and they thought that was really cool, and I think that's partially why I got in, and they gave me a scholarship for that as well. And I think kind of doing that challenge and learning about photography and film throughout high school has like really helped, and I think it'll really help my career in the future for sure. Kind of coming in already knowing something.
For the college that I got into, the American University of Paris, I submitted a couple of the HIKI NŌ challenge videos for my application, as well as a couple of short films. I think it did help me, HIKI NŌ, to get into college and pave my way to the future, because it gave me a baseline of knowledge of the competition and how to be competitive in film. And I think that will help me to further those skills. I don't remember.
Oh.
Cats.
Cats all the way, man. Dogs are man's best friend, but not quite. Ooh.
Okay.
Can I say both? Definitely the community. Just like walk into their house and like act like it's your family, and it's like, I think it's a really cool experience.
I definitely love the closeness, as well as it's sort of in the middle of everything. My name cannot be a nickname.
Yeah, I have a nickname, and it's also my Instagram name. It's Bo Poppy, for reasons I can't disclose on camera, but.
I love ube and ube flavored things.
I'm a diehard for those like lihimoi gummy bear, like lemon peel mixture. Oh man.
A little bit funky, just a little bit too funky.
My morning meal would probably be like danger, like a radiation symbol, toxic fun. Oh wait, no, toxic awesomeness. Yeah, that one's better. I don't know, like shoot water out of every part of my body. It's kind of weird, I know, but I don't know.
I've always answered like telekinesis, because, I mean, not getting up, that's like the best thing. Probably the bagel emoji.
I don't know what the name of it is, but he's like, if I can try and make this facial expression, it's like slightly raised eyebrow, and he's kind of like a wobbly mouth, and it's like that.